Hi, this is Michael. It's Wednesday, July 29th, and I just have a few days left in the Fitness Together Transformation Challenge. So we're coming down to the end now. I'm really excited that I have, as of this week, reached my primary goal. I've lost 96 pounds and have gotten under the big 300. So on Monday I weighed in at 297 pounds. So hey, I was very excited about that. 4 more pounds to get to 100 pounds. So um, very excited to reach that benchmark as well. So follow the blog and find out whether or not I do hit that big number before it's all over. So I'm working extra hard, being pushed a little extra hard this week. Uh, Ben, who's my primary trainer, he has changed my diet up a little bit. As you may have read in the blog, so I'm giving up eating a recovery shake on Tuesdays and Thursdays after my cardio, and I don't do any starches 4 days a week for dinner. So my dinner is pretty much just lean protein and vegetables or fruit, uh, combination thereof. So that's been a change. My cardio this last month has been a lot more intense. I do about 20-25 minutes worth of exercises like push ups and squats and rotations. And then I do my actual cardio, intense cardio on the elliptical cross trainer. And this week, I'm proud to say, I did my intervals and I was at level 20 max on the machine at more than 90 RPM a minute. So hey, I might have to get some tougher machines for me to keep going. So was very happy about that. We keep pushing, trying to get my heart rate up there, and it just doesn't want to get up there. So I think that's a really good thing. So reflections on my life and what's changed over the last 5 months. It's they're the overarching tons of energy. I can't sit still anymore. I know my health's better. I mean, my heart rate is just way down. My resting heart rate is just way down. I don't get winded just by walking across the room or going up a flight of stairs. My blood pressure is now down out of the hypertensive range. My cholesterol has been steadily going down. Uh, Looking forward to my blood sugar going down as well. So everything's really, hey, great on that front. A lot of weird things, you just don't think about that you have happened. For example, uh, my shoes are too big now. I know that I never ever would have thought that I couldn't wear my shoes, but I've gone down about a half a size to a size in my shoes. I can't wear any of my dress shoes now. So not even with thick socks, So boy, that's just kind of weird. And of course, my fingers have shrunk so much that I can wear some of my pinky rings on my main finger, ring finger opposite the wedding ring finger, the same one that's the wedding ring finger. I have to put a band-aid on my wedding ring just so it won't fall off. Weird stuff. Uh, One of the things that just hit me recently, I was driving down the road and I dropped my phone between I was holding it and it slipped out of my hand and it fell down on the floor in front of me while I was driving. I was able to reach down between my legs and pick the phone up off of the floor, and it didn't even dawn on me until after I did that 5-6 months ago I would have had to pull over to the side of the road and get out of the car to be able to pick my phone up. I mean, just little things like that. They just and I don't know why, but they can be very emotional realizations, you know. So, and just other things that have transpired. When I was down in Arkansas a week ago, and I went down to eat my breakfast that I had brought with me, to eat it down in the dining room with family, and while we were there were some people there who were big like, I used to be, and pretty heavy, and they had the plates with the biscuits and gravy and cinnamon rolls and bacon and all that, and it just really, on one hand, it revolts me now to look at food that that's that, just that quantity, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's so bad for you. And on the other hand, it just like, oh my gosh, that was me. Hey, a buffet with biscuits and gravy and bacon and cinnamon rolls, come on, hey, that was me, 5, 6 months ago. I would have been there. I would have, tested that out pretty good. So, it's very hard emotionally to kind of, realize that that was me on one hand, and hard on the other hand, because I want to rush over and tell those people, hey, you can really like live, stop doing this. So, but I didn't. So, which is probably a good thing. So I'm really excited to be at this point where I am. I'm even more excited to see how far I can go. I've always been a bigger guy. I haven't been under a 40-inch waist since I was a senior in high school. And even then I was still bigger. I wore like 36, 38s. Uh, uh, so, I've always been big. I was on the playground. I was known as the Chunk Chunk Chicken. So I really want to try to get thin and really experience even more. Just really want that. Um, so I'm going to keep going no matter what. Maybe try to work up towards, I want to still lose more weight before I start trying to run. My knees don't hurt now. I'm not anxious for them to hurt again. So, I want to be real cautious about that. And, there's other things I want to start doing. I'm on top of the world because Friday my wife has agreed to go on a short, 2-3 mile nature hike with me and the dog. So, our lives have really changed. And it's just continuing to get better. And thank you, Fitness Together. Thank you, friends and family. Thank you, fellow colleagues on the machines and in the studios at Fitness Together for cheering me on. Thank you to my trainers, and I just appreciate it all. And it's been great. And most of all, I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity. So I'll probably do another video or two before it's all said and done. And until then, I'm Michael, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.